Shiloh Sanders shares what's next for him after Bucs release. Shiloh Sanders remained a free agent after the Tampa Bay Buccaneers waived him earlier in the week following an ejection from a preseason game against the Sanders failed to latch onto or anyone else's practice squad as he was waived. There are a few days left before the start of the 2025 regular season. Tampa Bay Buccaneers safety Shiloh Sanders, 28, looks on during an NFL preseason football game between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Pittsburgh Steelers on August 16, 2025 at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. I feel like this is just part of my story to grow and do bigger and better things. Whether it's finding another team, whether it's getting another opportunity in the NFL, it is what it is, he said to social media. My time being with the Buccaneers has been nothing but great. The city, my teammates, my coaches, everybody has poured in love and support toward me, and I'll be forever grateful for that. He suggested there could be a career for him outside of football, including music or modeling. I'll be talking to my agent, and we're waiting on the next opportunity. If that's in the NFL, cool, but God has blessed me with a lot of talent to do things other than football, he added. Colorado Buffaloes safety Shiloh Sanders, 21, against the Arizona Wildcats at Arizona Stadium. His father, Deion Sanders, offered his own thoughts earlier in the week. He's my son, I'm proud of my kids, all of them. And I prepared my kids for any and everything that could possibly happen in life and in sports, he said. That's part of fathering, that's part of parenting, that's part of having a relationship. So, he is mentally where he needs to be, physically where he needs to be. We're praying that he gets another opportunity to go with a team, but if he doesn't, the plans have already been put forward to what he's going to do next. That he was sure Shiloh would be okay one way or the other. Tampa Bay Buccaneers safety Shiloh Sanders works out during the NFL football team's rookie minicamp Friday, May 9, 2025, in Tampa, Florida. AP photo/Chris O'Mara. Shiloh's a man of many talents, he said. I don't know if you guys know, he's a man of many talents and he's going to be straight. All the Sanders are going to be straight with or without football. You better believe that. You better believe that I take care of mine and I've always have, and y'all know what I mean. You better believe that. The claimed DeVito off waivers after the New York Giants cut him ahead of the 2025 season. The 27-year-old was not just a fan favorite for his local New Jersey roots, but it also came out that the quarterback never moved out of his parents' home in Cedar Grove, just minutes away from MetLife Stadium. New York Giants quarterback Tommy DeVito, 15, drops back to pass during the first quarter against the Baltimore Ravens at MetLife Stadium on December 15, 2024, in East Rutherford, New Jersey. But the man who has been nicknamed Tommy Cutlets isn't heading to New England without some of his favorite things from home, especially the Italian food from his mother. There'll be frozen cutlets filling up the freezer. She'll make sure he has all her homemade sauces and all that other good stuff as well, DeVito's agent, Sean Stellato. Stellato reacted to his client getting waived, as the Giants kept quarterbacks Russell Wilson, their Week 1 starter, Jameis Winston, and first-round pick Jackson Dart. Tommy being such a fierce competitor and obviously loving his hometown team, I mean that definitely was disappointing, he said. He obviously loved the opportunity to play for his favorite team. But, as Stellato knows, the business of the NFL doesn't always ensure a player remains with one team, even if it is the team DeVito grew up rooting for. He's ready to make the transition, Stellato said. He's looking forward to the opportunity and challenges in front of him to now be a member of the New England Patriots. The Patriots already have a franchise quarterback in place under new head coach Mike Vrabel, as Drake May is expected to take a leap in his second season after a solid foundation was built in his rookie campaign despite the team's 4-13 record in 2024. New York Giants quarterback Tommy DeVito, 15, passes against the New England Patriots during the fourth quarter of an NFL football game, Thursday, August 21, 2025, in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Behind May is Joshua Dobbs, the journeyman quarterback who has his own nickname like DeVito. Pastronaut was the moniker given to the Tennessee product who studied aerospace engineering in college. Dobbs is expected to be May's backup throughout the season, but as DeVito knows all too well, circumstances like injuries could have his number called off at some point. DeVito's fame in New York came in 2023 when he started 6 games after was lost for the season following an ACL tear. He went 3-3 over that span, completing 64% of his passes for 1,101 yards with 8 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. DeVito was also called upon last season after the Giants moved on from Jones mid-season, but he didn't fare well in his 2 starts before Drew Lock took over. Though he completed 70% of his passes, DeVito threw for just 257 yards with no touchdowns. However, DeVito did shine in the time he played this preseason in a crowded quarterback's room. With Dart being a first-round pick and shining in his own right, it was always going to be a question about Winston or DeVito if the Giants wanted to carry 3 quarterbacks. New York Giants quarterback Tommy DeVito, 15, looks on prior to the game against the New York Jets at MetLife Stadium. DeVito made it a tough decision after going 30 of 38 this preseason for 323 yards with 4 touchdown passes and 1 interception. The Giants ended up moving on, and the Patriots were quick to snatch him up and put him on the active roster to start the season.